Happy to have you back again here. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the art of pacing yourself, but this is going to be more like a series. So basically, in my own understanding of pacing yourself is the act of ensuring that as much as you have a lot of activities to do, you make sure that you take your time and prioritize what needs to be prioritized. That's one. Two, you make sure that you are not giving yourself so much stress that makes you feel overwhelmed. So I'm going to explain the first one. The first one I mentioned was on point is on prioritizing. The second point is on the stress management, right? Not overwhelming yourself with different things. So because if you overwhelm yourself with a lot of things, you get burnt out. So I will explain the first point on prioritizing. You have to use the technique, and this works for me a lot. Time matrix. The first one is to categorize your plans on important and urgent. Important and not urgent. That's the second one. And the third one is not important but urgent. The fourth one is not important and urgent. Because a lot of things that will come up every day. As much as you plan your week, plan your tasks, you plan different things, there will be a lot that will come up. Things will still happen, things will come up. You will feel like you're even running out of time. You need to remember that you're a human being, oh. Body not be firewood. You're a human being and you need to rest. Yeah. Yes, my third point is resting. The first one is that you need to prioritize. Second one is on stress management. You need to look at your tasks and tell yourself that are you really creating a resting time in between your activities? So what I do to pace myself, I try to break down my tasks based on yes, important and urgent, important, yeah, all those things I mentioned, but also giving myself a time frame where I need to rest, right? In the morning, I could say I want to go and do personal productivity, maybe learn a course or one thing or the other. But in the afternoon, you give yourself time to rest. Then in the evening, you could also rest. Depends on how stressed your week or your day has gone by. But you need to also remember and ask yourself, have I rested up to at least 2 to 3 hours today before I do another task? Or have I rested up to 30 minutes before I go to another task? So if you are really stressed that I've been going through a lot of stress, you could actually give yourself a whole day to rest. The task you want to do can wait the next day, except it is urgent work. Oh. I'm talking about your personal work now. If your own personal work can wait and it's not urgent, you can choose to rest. But if it is urgent, give yourself time to rest in between at time intervals so that way you're not feeling anxious, you're not feeling any way. Because remember, in the Bible, it says that be anxious for nothing, or with prayer and supplication, always let your request be made known unto God. And remember that God is the giver of rest. So my third point is the most important point because God gives rest. Actually, all the points are important, but God is the giver of rest. So you need to pray and ask God to give you rest. And if you still need to ask for advice, seek advice from people that are older than you that have gone through this before, or even counselors, right? Someone you can also confide in. It could be your friend, it could be your sister, but someone that will not tell you that, oh, why are you telling me you want to rest? What are you even doing, Seth? So you need to also just remember that you are your priority, your health is your priority because person when they're alive, like person when they walk. Oh. But now you, I know my page is not the best, but you are the one that needs to rest. You're the one that knows what you're going through. They say nobody knows you more than yourself, and nobody knows what you're going to pass yourself. Only God and you. So you need to rest because you know the thing where when you rest, remember, stay true to yourself, stay inspired, stay loved. You are beautiful, you are handsome. Toke loves you, and Toke is here from you for you always.